Hello, beautiful Scorpio. How are you doing, my lovely people? This is your September love reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And before we start with this month's reading, just to let you know that your love reading for the whole of 2021 is available to purchase on my website if you would like to. And many of you have already done that. Thank you so much. And also general read for 2021 for the whole year is there. The link is in the description box. All right, enough said. Let's go on to September. Going to bring the camera down and we're going to look at what is going on for you, my beautiful Scorpio. And I am a Scorpio rising, so I am always interested in this. All right, your main energy, Scorpio: King of Cups, Nine of Coins, the Chariot, and the Ace of Swords. Wow, this is a lot of movement forward for you, Scorpio. This is great. Coming in from the power of love, we have humility. You have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. All right. I'm just having a little chuckle to myself about humility in Scorpios. Yeah, we're not always the most humble of people, are we? White Raven, trust in the magic. Beautiful. And this is a little baby white raven. Trust in the magic. And what this is telling me, and it's a 66, this is telling me that your magic is like this little baby, okay? It's growing, it's getting stronger every day. You're totally focused on it growing within you. This little raven is eating those berries to get itself bigger. And yes, Spirit is bringing you the food, the nourishment that you need for your magic to get bigger and better and stronger. Fantastic. Oh, how exciting. So we've got this humility. Where does this play in? All right. We're very assertive. We're very confident generally. We're very much kind of in control of who we are and what we're doing. And sometimes we can lack that little bit of humility, of humbleness, all right? Allowing others to be who they are and we are who we are. And we haven't got to agree with them, but we haven't got to humiliate them because they're wrong and we know they're wrong, but we can kind of go, oh, okay, that's interesting. We don't have to... yeah, be careful, because you know what we're like. Sometimes our sting can be a bit sharp. Mine can anyway. All right. So, you know, just be aware of that for September in terms of love and romance and relationships. They're wanting you to move forward. Look at this. Ace of Swords, Chariot, Nine of Coins and the King of Cups. Let's start with this ace. This beautiful card of new beginnings, the sword of truth, clarity, awareness, focus. You know what you want, Scorpio. You know what you want and where you're going. Whether you're coupled up or whether you're single, you are wanting a sense of magic and power. You want things to move forward. The Chariot there is saying, look, you might have felt a little bit stuck and a little bit stale for some time, Scorpio. You might have felt a little bit stuck in a rut, right? We can all get stuck in a rut, you know, especially this year has been so crazy, strange times. But now we're able, these are both cards of moving forward. All the aces are kind of the minor arcana equivalent of the Chariot. The Chariot is moving forward at a rate of knots, harnessing those volatile forces, keeping everything balanced as you move forward now in this new beginning. And you are feeling sharp and clear and focused, and you can move this forward. So if you're single and you're wanting love, this is the month that you can move it forward. You can move into that. If you are coupled up and everything's been a little bit stale, Pisces had a similar message, and water sign like you. So, you know, that perhaps this is a sort of strong energy around the water signs about you've been a bit stuck and you've got all this water here, you've got the air here coming in to say, right, it's time for you to get out of that stuck space and into more abundance and power. Right, the Nine of Coins is a card of independence. And You know, many people seem to think that if they're in a relationship, they've lost their independence, and it's not true at all. You can be really strongly independent and peaceful, the dove of peace there, look. Really peaceful within yourself. And there's two doves in this, and this is what I want to kind of look at in terms of love and romance. This Nine of Pentacles lady wants to bring these two doves together, independent, and both of them fiercely independent. Both those doves have got wings and can fly away. They just choose not to. They choose to stay with her, and they choose to stay with each other, even though they're fiercely independent. You haven't got to give up any independence. You can be independent within a relationship, and you'll respect each other more for it. I know there are those couples who are joined at the hip and do everything together. How healthy that is in terms of long term and dependency, codependency. If it works for them, great. Wouldn't work for me, wouldn't work for a lot of people. Lots of us are very independent. We can still come together into a couple and be two independent people standing side by side without taking over each other and blocking out the other, just allowing each to be who they are, which is where it plays back into this, they're telling me. Allowing, you see, you're saying, right, the awareness that you and everyone else are on the same path, that are the same but on different paths. Allowing people to be different but standing in your own truth. And that sword of truth says stand in your own truth. Fiercely independent, but still you can be together. The King of Cups is an energy of a very powerful man, but it can be man or woman. It's the masculine energy of power and strength and doing, which we've all got masculine and feminine within us. But he's also really compassionate and caring and supportive and loving. You know, wonderful father figure, kind of, you know, the perfect father figure that's always there loving and supporting and protecting you without taking over. And that's what we are wanting. Let's find out a little bit more. Let's get some cards from the Lenormand. Tell me a little bit more about the King of Cups. Thank you. Okay, there's an ending there. Something is ending. All right, let me find out a little bit more. Okay, it's to do with timing. It's to do with independence. It's to do with letting go of beliefs that independence you can't be independent in a relationship. That you can't be. Hang on, they're all chattering. Wait a minute. Okay. All right. Sorry, hang on. They're just talking. Okay, they're saying more. Get some more. It's not that one, no. What do you mean? All right, I'm getting confused. There's so much information coming through. Okay. So we've got the roses, which is a healing card. It's also a kind of a gift when somebody has been poorly, when they've been ill, when they've been unwell, when they're recovering from something. And it's coming out with a polar bear, which is about strength and moving through whatever the emotion is, moving through it gently, powerfully, comfortably. Yeah, because something is ending. I mean, with the cross and the roses, something is shifted for some of you. This can be an attitude, a belief. This could actually be a grieving period, not necessarily of a couple, of a partnership. Could be a marriage is finished and we are grieving the end of the marriage and moving on into something new, but it's going to take a little bit of time. That's a message for some of you. Those of you who have ended the marriage, you're moving forward now into independence. You are cutting through all the old ties, you're cutting that out, and you are recovering, moving into an independence of your own, but it will take a bit of time. Don't rush yourself. For others of you that doesn't resonate with, it doesn't apply to you, this is about moving out of a space of thinking where you think that, you know, you can't be in a couple because you're too independent, or that you'd have to lose your independence. You've got to get rid of that thinking because it's not true. We want that thinking to die, to finish off, all right, to move you through into your future, which is love. Tell me more. I have one more. Yeah, it needs to be cut out. It needs to be. Pisces also got this card. This is the broom and the whip. So something needs to be whipped into shape, whipped out, and then brushed away with that broom. Something is shifting out to enable you to move forward in a new beginning that is empowered, is passionate, and allowing the magic to come back. And bottom of the deck is the sun, and it absolutely will come back, my beautiful Scorpios. So you are moving towards the sun in your magic for a new beginning in love. Beautiful. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate you here on my channel. Thank you. And if this resonated, give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And if you haven't already, do subscribe and click that little bell so you don't miss a thing. And I will see you next time, Scorpio. You take care. Lots of love. Bye bye.